Bring down the hoe, that is the title for last night's Pretty Little Liars episode, and we certainly see why. Late in the ep, Spencer and Emily almost bring the red coat hoe down, but we will get there in just a minute. So Hannah gets an envelope at the beginning with a ton of cash in it. It says, maybe this will help your mom. And there is a lurker watching her open it at her locker. We learn at the school dance that it's a guy named Travis who tells Hannah as he dances with her that he knows it was not Hannah's mom who shot Wilden. So he thinks that giving her the money will help with the legal side of everything. In the end, though, after showing up to his garage near the lake, Hannah is able to convince Travis to tell the truth to the detective. Oh, and rewind back, this is major because at the beginning of the episode, the detective reveals to the PLLers that they found a muddy-heeled shoe at Emily's house, and it is from the crime scene. Now this causes the gals to head to the De Laurentiis house to search that lived-in crawl space in hopes of getting answers about Cece. It is so creepy and freaky when they're there. We don't see who it is, but a long knitting needle is stabbed through the holes in the floor repeatedly, and it practically pokes Aria in the eye. It's really frightening. Cut to, Toby is pretty darn angry with Spencer at the dance when he realizes that she told the other three gals about his secret, how he is playing A's game to get more info about his mother's death. In fact, thanks to Spencer, Caleb saves Toby from getting caught by the police when he's breaking into Dr. Palmer's car. But bringing it back to the dance, Emily and Paige are having some ups and downs. Aria brings Jake as her date. His gift to her of cowboy boots is oh so cute, and there's a really long dance break that is equally ridiculous and cute. Of course, there's a confrontation between Jake and Ezra, and Jake asks for space. But we later see that Aria goes to Ezra's home without telling Jake in an effort to comfort her ex about possibly losing Malcolm. And here is the crazy happening. Spencer and Emily are about to drive after who they think to be A in a truck at the barn in which the keys just happen to be left in the ignition, when we see Redcoat hop into the hay in the back of the truck. The person is moving around in the haystacks and then just totally disappears, and the girls are left with only a redcoat in their hands. The major happening for this episode is that we learn that Cece is indeed Redcoat, and she happens to be spying on Ezra as they chat about the whole Malcolm situation. At the end, the black hooded mystery person is knitting clothes for PLL dolls, which happens to include Mona, and then the person stabs one of them with the needle. Oh, and then there's a big revelation for Emily. She has a flashback and remembers that Allie had a gun pulled on her when she broke up for a friend with that friend's boyfriend. So Emily thinks that Cece was dating Wilden, aka the guy with the gun in her past, and Jason, both at the same time, and that maybe Cece had something to do with Wilden's murder. Bam! And that is the recap for the most recent episode of Pretty Little Liars. What did you guys think? What is A going to do next? And when do you think that the girls will figure out who Redcoat is? Leave your thoughts below and subscribe to Clevver TV right now for all of your Pretty Little Liars updates, recaps, and interviews. I'm Dana Ward. Thanks for tuning in.